Now the next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to do the table setting.
Good.
And Jonathan's joined me. Now a lot of times when you have parties, you don't always have a place for all your guests. So we're making what I'm calling a lap nap. So it sits on your lap and it's a napkin.
Oh.
So bear with me.
So I can wear white pants then?
You could wear, yes, you could wear white pants, exactly. So I took some white muslin and I dyed it with the RIT dye. Big boiling pot of water, half a cup of the aquamarine with some salt. And the salt is what secures the color to the fabric.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So once that's done, rinse it out, follow directions, dry it, and then I cut a piece 22 by 18. Now, we need to make the little pocket for our silverware. You see we have a little silverware pocket.
A pocket for a napkin. That is so cool.
Isn't that fun? So I drew a line so you can see this at home. About 6 inches from here, I believe that's 4 inches into the center. You can either draw a line or just measure it out and do a pencil. Then I'm going to stitch here, then I'm going to stitch from here all the way around. Once I've done that, you're going to be able to turn it right side out from this little opening right here. Okay? So I'm going to show you.
And look at there.
Oh, voila, it's done. So once you turn it right side out, you're going to turn this under. You see, I just turned it under and just top stitched.
Okay.
Okay, so the whole thing came from, turned right out through that hole, and then I did another top stitch across here, and I just tore some muslin, and it makes a nice ribbon, because then you have the frayed edge on it.
I like that.
And that is what's going to wrap it together. Now, look at the print. It didn't have a print before, did it?
How did you do that?
This is like so fun. You take bleach, you dump bleach on a napkin, and you want, well, it's actually paper towels, a couple layers of paper towels. You take your rubber stamp, and you're going to soak it into the bleach. Now we're just pretending, but we're going to do that. Soak it into the bleach. You're going to stamp it onto your fabric, and like magic, you're going, I don't even see it, and then all of a sudden it starts appearing.
Wow.
So you can just stamp all over. You give yourself a really cool background. You see the birds coming through. Well, they're from this side. So it just gives a really great background. So it's really, isn't that really pretty? It's very kind of like little clouds. So now to finish it up, we're going to fold this over here. You're going to bring it over, well, we're going to bring it over here, here, and then you're going to bring your little pocket over.
I love that.
And then we're going to show how to do the silverware and finish it up in just a moment. Okay, I wanted to dress up this dollar store silverware, plasticware. So I literally took the chalky paint and I taped off the end, painted it, let it dry. I did take 2 coats because I didn't want it to scratch. And then just, I had put a little piece of tape, and when you peel it off, voila. So you get this great little finish. So it kind of is halfway kind of silverware.
It's like designer flatware.
Exactly, for $1. Now we're going to come back. We're going to take our designer silverware and we're going to put right in our lap nap, right? There we go. You're going to wrap this around and tie it off with a bow. And now each one of your guests has their own little individual silverware and napkin, and it's reusable.
That is handy.
So mason jars are all the hit at parties in my neighborhood. So I really wanted to do a really fun, a Bluebird mason jar. Now, Ball does have these vintage jars that are like this. They're already blue. So you're going to take the lid off. And what I did is I took some of the etch tape and I cut, it comes in a big sheet, and I cut a strip of it and I put it around about 1 inch from the lip here, as you can see. Then I took the etch-all, following the manufacturer's directions, and I covered the whole thing with a brush.
Okay.
Okay, once it's 15 minutes, set your timer, timer goes off, just go in the sink, rinse it off, because I kind of wanted it to look like sea glass a little bit.
Oh, it totally does.
So isn't that fun? So then when you remove that, you're going to have this really nice little edge. There we go. So you can still see the jar, but there's the
there's like a nice line there.
There's really a nice little line, yes. I used the stencil from Deco Art, and it just so happens they have this great bird. So I went ahead and put it right over the top of the etched glass, used a foam brush, and just tapped it over the top, almost like if I was stenciling.
Right.
Once it was dry, I pull it off. Well, I'm not going to pull it off because obviously there's no paint there. And this is what you have that comes out. So you have your Bluebird on the jar, and now I'm going to show you how to make this fun little bling around the edge.
Cool.
Keeping with that whole little bird theme, I decided it needed to have a little bird nest hanging off of our jar. So I took some elastic beading thread, and I thread some bead bliss beads across in different blue patterns.
Pretty.
Thank you. So I'm going to just pull that off the side. And then I used the Makin's extruder, and it has like the little tiny holes in it. And let me just pull this out. You can see how squiggly that is, all the different. I used brown in the tan. And I needed to form the nest, so I just took a soda cap lid, put the little squiggly pieces in there, and pressed it down. And then when it dried, took it out, and then I had the great little bird nest.
That is so cute.
Isn't that fun? Then I cut the elastic, and I fed the elastic through. There's a lot of little holes because it's a nest, and I just fed the elastic right through the hole, and it comes up through the top here, and then I just hot glued some of the little beads right in the center.
They're like little eggs.
So they're little eggs. Isn't that fun? So your guests can wear it as a bracelet, or it's your bling on your jar. And this just stretches across the jar like that. And then you have this fun little extra bling on your jars. And of course, you can't forget those paper straws.
So the last piece, but not the least, of course, for our baby shower is the party favors. And Jonathan came up with these adorable options.
This is really easy because after you've done the invitation and the table settings and all the decorations, the last thing you want to deal with is the party favors. So this is a really simple idea. And these are clothespins that people can take home.
Cute.
And they just rest on this tree, so it also kind of doubles as a centerpiece as well.
Yeah, it would be a great option.
So it kills two birds with one stone. And this is how easy it is. I bought these little wooden circles at the craft store, and I have clothespins, and I colored them with just some Rit dye.
Which works great on wood.
It works so great on wood. It's so easy. I just took a paper towel, dipped it in some dye, and just rubbed it on. And you get a really subtle shading here, and it's just instant staining that's easy.
And a wide variety of colors, so it's perfect.
Exactly. And then I got these fun stamps, some bird stamps, because I wanted birds to be on the branches, but also for some reason, because it was a baby shower, I chose a tricycle too.
Judykins has the most adorable stamps.
I know, couldn't resist. And I just put some ink on them and stamped them, and then afterwards I just hot glued this
right to the disc.
Clothespin right to the back of the disc.
I love how you're displaying them on the tree too, because it works with our theme too, the whole birds.
Yeah, it's just really happy, and it's so easy. People can take them home because people love to take home party favors.
They have to have a goodie to take with them.
It's amazing what everybody came up with. I don't even know what's my most favorite out of everything.
So many cute ideas for a baby shower. There's something there for almost anybody to use.
There really is. Like us on Facebook, and be sure to pin us on Pinterest.
Follow us on Twitter, and now find us on Instagram also. Go to the homepage of our website, sign up to receive our weekly newsletter, and then you'll be eligible to win one of our weekly prize boxes full of product from our sponsors.
And don't forget to tune in next week for another great episode.